All right, welcome everyone once again to another wonderful episode of Virtual Interactive Theater. This time, I'd like to pass it on to Gary. Let's give a big round of applause for our host, Gary Dreyfus.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another virtual interactive magic show. Before we even get started, our producer and director is going to leave. He's going on a gig. So without further ado, the one, the only Omar Illusion.
Hi, everyone. As you can see, I have everybody here on Facebook that I would like to say hello to. So if you guys are joining us, please feel free to check out the page, like, and yeah, let's see what we can show you guys. Hello, welcome everyone. I wanted to try something for you guys. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging with anything, so let's see if I can bring you guys down. There we go. Oop, wrong one. Is that one. And my apologies, because this is live, I have to change the screen to the correct thing. There we go. Now everybody can see clearly. It is a little too close. Let's try. There we go. All right, I think should be able to see that clearly. Perfect. So this is what I'm going to try with everyone. See, I have a deck of cards, and I tried this last night at a friend's event. There. See, it's difficult to try to show you guys a magic trick going through these screens. So I'll try something simple. If somebody were to pick a card, Ace of Spades, it really doesn't matter. The Queen of Hearts, whatever it is. This happened to be the card actually from last night. Okay, I was explaining how we actually cheat and find the cards, and I don't know if you realize, we put markings on the card when you're not looking. Now, most people can't see it unless you know where to look, but if you look carefully, see, you wouldn't be able to see that side. That's actually how we find your card. So if we placed your card somewhere in the center, it's kind of obvious where you would find it, right? Now, the thing is, if I didn't want you to find it and I only wanted to look for it, I would just have to make sure you only see one color. Now, it'd be difficult to find that card, especially when in the same color. So we'll change the entire pack instead. This way, it makes it easier to find. Now, the hardest part would be if I were to show you the card, to change it right back to the Queen of Hearts, an entirely regular pack. Thank you all once again. I think that was a record time. I will see you all next week. Thank you, and I'll pass it back to Gary.
Let's hear from Omar Illusion. Take care, Omar. Drive safely. Good luck on the plane trip, and we hope the boat doesn't sink.
Thank you kindly. I'll see y'all soon. Be safe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, something I haven't done in a long time. See, I'm a Brooklyn boy, and even though we're still socially distancing, we're wearing masks, I've had my vaccines, and we went into the city yesterday. I passed by Canal Street. There was a gentleman there who was playing a card game, offered to make me a ton of money playing this card game, and all he used was 3 cards. He called the game Monty, 3-card Monty. James got it right away. Now, those of you who know me, I really don't play cards. You know, I mix them up and they wind up on the floor. As a magician, I feel totally inadequate. But I do drink water, and I came up with this thing, what I call the 3-water Monty. In order to play the 3-water Monty, the first thing you need is vodka. That's right. You play it your way, I'll play it my way. Oh, there it's water. It's water, kids. Water. Water. Yeah. Okay. And then you need 3 cups. 1, 2, 3. 3 cups. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to take the water, pour it into one of the cups. Okay. And I'm going to use my little assistant, Chloe. We have to unmute Chloe. Hi. Okay, Chloe, watch carefully. That's move number 1. And where is the water?
In the middle.
That's right, in the middle. Good. Now,
Raining.
this is called move number 2. Whoop. I know that was a little fast. I'm going to do it slower.
That's funny.
Move number 2. And well, Father, that was the move number 1. And where is the water, Chloe?
In the middle.
Very good. Now,
Might help me.
we're going to do a move number 1, move number 1, move number
And
2, move number 2, and a move number 1. And where is the water?
in the middle.
Very good. And now, it's
Mine.
what's known as the betting round. This is where the money goes on the table, ladies and gentlemen. You know you've got that magician. Watch carefully, Chloe. You ready?
Okay.
Move number 1, move number 1, move number 1, move number 2, move number 1, move number 2, and a move number 1. And where is the water?
Oh, in the middle.
Okay, guess again. Nope. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why you never play the 3-card Monty.
Great.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I haven't done that in months, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We have a fantastic show planned for you now that we got rid of Omar. Did I say that? I was just thinking that. I'm sorry. And this is our special holiday week magic show. Tonight is the first night of Passover. Next week, tomorrow is Palm Sunday, it's Holy Week, and next week is going to be Easter. So I'm so excited about this show, and we have a fantastic group of entertainers for you. Our first performer owns a company called S. Patrick Magical Entertainment. He hails from East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, wherever the heck that is. I think it's between New Jersey and California, but I'm not sure. He does it all. He has over 20 years of experience working for nonprofits, major corporations, specialty venues. He books balloon artists and face painters, caricaturists, science operators, not science, seance. There's a difference. Tarot card readers, palm readers, and DJs throughout the country. Ladies and gentlemen, backed by popular demand, S. Patrick.
All right, excellent. Thank you, guys. Very cool. All right, get me on there. Please stand by. I like that. Awesome. There you go. All right, cool. Thank you, guys. It's an honor and a privilege to be here once again. Gary, that intro gets bigger and better every week, man. So just keep making me sound so much better. It's going to be awesome. So let's have some fun. Let's do some magic. Let's do a card trick. I actually have a deck of cards right here in my hands, right there. We're going to do a card trick. But before we do this card trick, we're going to need, a card chosen, but I wanted to do it in kind of a random fashion. So let's see here. Marion is out there. Marion. Hey, how's it going, Marion? So can I get you to just help me here real quick?
Yes. Of course, yes.
Awesome. So we're gonna choose a random card here. You're gonna be the first person to help me out. We've got cards from ace to king. So ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. If you could just shout out one of those card numbers for me.
7.
7. Very good. All right, so let's make this even more random here. James. I caught you drinking. I know. I apologize. James, Marion said 7. So let's even more randomize this. Do you want to go 1 up or 1 down? Do you want to go up or down?
Up.
Up to 8. Okay, so we've got an 8. Excellent. Thanks, James. Let's see. Francesca, are you there, Francesca? I see a picture of flowers. I don't know. She might be away. Let's see here. Well, let's go back to Marion here for a second. Marion.
I'm here.
Oh, you are? Okay, Francesca. There you are, Francesca. So here's the deal. We've got Marion said 7. James mixed it up and gave me an 8. Francesca, I need a suit now for this card. Hearts, clubs, diamonds, or spades. You have to pick one of those suits. Hearts. Okay, so now we've got this combined random card from Marion, James, and Francesca. It ended up being the 8 of hearts. Very cool. Let me show you something. I want to show you my deck of cards right over here. I'm going to show you this really cool card trick. I got this deck of cards here. We're going to take them out, and we're going to do a card trick with the 8 of hearts. It's really kind of, uh-oh. Oh, wait a second. Something's not quite right here. Do you know what these are?
Flashcards.
These are actually Uno cards from that game Uno. You know, where it's got skip and reverse, and you got green 2 and red 4, and you know all those cards. Uno is a really popular game. You guys have heard of it, right? Absolutely. And this deck is actually pretty cool. I got this deck in Mexico. Do you know what they call Uno in Mexico?
Uno?
One. I don't know why, but they do. Oh, it's weird. So let me show you this deck of cards. It's actually pretty cool. It's all these cards mix and reverse and draw 4. It's crazy. So let's see here. I want to show you. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
There's an 8.
There's a card, a regular playing card in this Uno deck. That's kind of weird.
How is that?
It's an 8 of hearts.
Oh.
That's the weirdest thing, man. I'm telling you. That I don't know how that happens. You know what it probably was? My grandson and I were playing Uno last night, and I told him to put the cards away. He probably put the cards in the wrong deck. That kid. I'm gonna have to talk with that kid. I don't know. Anyway, that's the first thing I wanted to do. We're gonna do something totally weird and crazy now. Let's see here. Hey, Susan, how are you, Susan?
Good.
Excellent. Glad to see you again. This is gonna be awesome. I have a question for you, Susan.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of something called the chaos theory?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to attempt to try and experiment using the chaos theory. Essentially, the chaos theory is a theory that states apparent random states of disorder. You know, things that are all mixed up and crazy and wacky and just seem extremely random are actually controlled by underlying patterns and mathematical laws that create certain outcomes. If you've ever heard of the butterfly effect, you know, where a butterfly in the south of the world, the southern part of the world, flaps its wings, it creates typhoons and storms in the northern part of the world, essentially because of all of the things that happen to get from point A to point Z. That's the butterfly effect. It's part of the chaos theory. And we're going to talk a little bit about the chaos theory, and we're going to randomize things and try and experiment with you, Susan, and a small pack of number cards. So I'm going to flip the camera over. I want to show you that I have a pack of cards right here, and they're numbered from 1 to 9. We're going to take these cards and give them a little bit of a mix. Some cards from the top, cards from the bottom. We're going to give these cards a little bit of a cut. We'll even give the cards even more of a mix, just like this. We'll give the cards another cut, and we'll give the cards, I don't know, just another cut right like that. So now that we've shuffled and mixed up the cards, that's the first part of our randomness experiment, okay? And the reason why I wanted to use these number cards is because if you look at the odds of something happening, if you take a 1 and you multiply it by 2 and you multiply it by 3 times 4, you know, all the way up to 9, you're going to get a 1 in 363,000 chance of a certain possible outcome. Now, what that outcome might be, it might be inside here. This is my chaos prediction. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to work, but hopefully, if I figured this chaos theory thing out right, it'll work. Okay, so now that we've shuffled up these cards, we're going to take these cards and just divide them out into 3 piles, like this. So that we've got a random pack of cards over here, and I'll even shuffle these up and mix these up right over here. Very good. I'll take these 3 cards and shuffle them up right over here. And I'll take these 3 cards and mix them up and shuffle them up over here. All right. Now, Susan,
Yes.
we're going to randomize things even more. So I have my handy dandy notebook right over here and a pen. Perfect. And now you are going to make the random choices from here on out. I've got a pack of cards over here. If I could get you just to tell me the number of one of these cards, you're going to choose a card from here. You're going to choose a random card from here. You're going to choose a random card from here. We're going to create a random 3-digit number. So
Okay.
from 1, 8, or 5. What
Okay,
number?
I'll select 1,
Okay.
6,
6
and 7.
and 7. Okay, so 1, 6, and 7. That's our first random 3-digit number. Not too shabby. All right. We're going to try it again. We're going to do another random choice of 3 cards. So cards from this pile.
Okay, 5,
5. Very good.
3,
5, 3,
9.
and 9. Okay, very good. All right. For our second random number, we've got 5, 3, 9. And we've got, well, one number left. We've got 8, 2, and then 4. 8, 2, 4 right over there. 8, 2, 4. Okay. Now, here's what I want you to do, Susan. Do you have a piece of paper or a calculator or something like that?
Yes.
Would you be so kind as to take these 3 numbers, 1, 6, 7, 5, 3, 9, 8, 2, 4, and add those together and just carefully check your math while I talk about what we just did. Now, I shuffled and mixed up a pack of 9 cards, the numbers 1 through 9. We mixed them up. Over 363,000 to 1 are the odds of coming up with a certain number. But then what we did was we kind of jumped it up a little bit and kind of kicked it up a notch and made 3 random 3-digit numbers and added those together to create another random digit, probably even a 4-digit number now, right? If I'm
Yes.
okay. So if we multiply that 363,000 by 4, now we're talking 1.5 million different combinations of answers that could be the outcome. That's
I'm having flashbacks from my statistics class.
yeah. Oh, there you go. That's huge. It's absolutely huge. Susan, did you come up with an answer for this?
Yes. 1,530.
1,000. What was it? 500.
530.
1,530. Let me just jot that down. 1,530. and 30, right? Okay, there we go. 1,530. Cool. I think I've got this chaos theory thing figured out. As you see this chaos prediction right here,
Yes.
it's an envelope. And I'm going to open up this envelope right here. And inside there, there's a note. Now, remember, 1.5 million different combinations that you could have come up with. If you would have moved this 2 and chosen this 4 instead of this 2, this answer would have been different. If you would have chosen this 5 or this 9 and switched places, this totally would have been totally different. But you answered these 3 numbers and added them up to be 1,530. 1.5 million combinations. This is a little note.
Wow. I need to go play the lottery. Wow.
Exactly. I knew that through all the chaos that you would arrive at the correct answer, 1,530. You did an awesome job,
Excellent.
Susan. Guys, give her a huge round of applause for being totally awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank
That's my
you.
time. Once again, you guys are awesome. I'm going to turn it back over to Gary. Thank you so much.
Let's hear it for S. Patrick, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That was incredible. How many millions to one? And Susan got that one number. Holy cow. Now, I got to ask a question. Other than me, is there anyone old enough who, when Patrick was talking about the chaos theory, thought of Get Smart?
I did.
Yeah, we're
I
all aging ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Our next performer. He's the busiest performer I know. He works over 360 days out of the year. Lives across the street from S. Patrick in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Or as S. Patrick told me, if across the street was 45 minutes away. It's also not Jersey, that's all. He goes as the magical Mr. C. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Crossan.
All right. Thank you very much. Nice picture, Gary. Well, folks, my name is Phil Crossan, otherwise known as the magical Mr. C. And I wanted to just submit to you that the art of illusion, yes, is a mirror of reality. It is, from creation to oblivion and all points in between. Yes. Its value, priceless. I'm going to do a little something here with the bill. I'm just going to fold it lengthwise to illustrate the tools that a magician would use. Subtleties and sleights to create a very beautiful vision. Well, this is not a beautiful vision, folks. This is what's called a mess up. Yes. Well, that's okay. Magicians could recover just like this. We'll do it once again. With the pencil and with the dollar bill. Just kind of fold it this way and place the pencil right in between the fold. That's it. So that you can see as well. Now, again, with the combination of subtlety and sleights, the impossible can be achieved. Yes. To illustrate this a little bit further, I'm going to take a deck of cards. And I'm gonna find 4 aces. Ace number 1, and let's see if I can find another ace. Ace number 2. All right, that's 2 aces. Ace number 3, if I'm playing with a full deck, yes, ace number 4. Mix up the cards a little bit more. That's 1, twice, and you can see it for yourself, mixing them up. I'll show you the 4 aces. Ace number 1, ace number 2, ace number 3, and ace number 4. They're going to be dispersed throughout this deck, one at a time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see that the aces are in different spots. I'll even bring it up close so that you can see it, just like this. Different spots in the deck. I'll show you even the top card, which is the 10 of spades. The bottom card, the Jack of hearts. I show you this because I'm really not going to do anything with the aces. All I'm going to do is just bring them right into the middle of the deck. And once again, I will show you, don't forget that top card, the 10 of spades. That bottom card, the Jack of hearts. All right, now I'll just deal out a random pile. A random pile. That's good. All right. A random pile. 1, 2, 3, 4 separate piles. Just like this. Removing the top cards from the piles and bringing the cards away where you're left with only 4 cards. Subtlety and sleights working in concert to bring about a fascinating discovery. Ace number 1, ace number 2, ace number 3, and ace number 4. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my act. My name is the Magical Mr. C, Phil Crossan. I bring you back to Gary Dreyfus with my magic fingers.
Let's hear it for Phil Crossan, ladies and gentlemen. I told you this was going to be a fantastic show. And our next performer proves it even more. He's one of the oldest friends I have in magic. We go back years and years and years. He's been an integral part of the magic community for decades. He is an expert in memory. I was always in awe where he could rename everybody in his audience, call them by name, as long as there weren't more than 4 people in the audience. No, a whole crowd, and he could name them at the end of his performance. And then if they showed up because he was working in Tannen's magic, they would show up and he'd remember their names. It was incredible. He's also the only person I know who owns a DeLorean. He is the first name in magic. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the magic of Magical Dave First.
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. It's good to be young and have a good memory. And yes, I'm actually teaching a memory class, and you can actually find out and look me up on Facebook because I will be announcing my date for my memory class. And I wanted to show 3 things today. I'm going to show you a tribute to Houdini because we just celebrated Houdini's birthday last week. And I want to take it a little bit different with the idea of Houdini. Number 2 is I wanted to show you something from my childhood. What makes magic great is that connection that you make, whether you're a kid or a grown-up. And being in I think my 3rd childhood, I want to go back to my first childhood because everyone believes that when they were a kid was the best time of their life. So if you can imagine that, I want to try a mind reading effect. And then watching my buddy Patrick perform with those numbers got me thinking about numbers. And I'm going to show you today something that has never been seen ever before. I'm going to say that again. This is not just exaggeration, but I'm going to show you something today that has never, ever been seen before in magic or in life ever, and probably will not be seen again. So you are in the treat. This is a real treat. But first, I want to show you my tribute to Houdini. But Houdini was known for escapes, getting out of boxes, straitjackets, milk cans, water torture, you name it, he escaped. I'm going to show you what happens if he was already escaped and he went back to where he was. That is interesting. So I'm going to show you this very carefully. Watch and just see the opposite of what Houdini would do. So I'm going to show you this. I'm going to put my camera down and I'm going to show you. I have some playing cards. And I have Houdini's actually lucky number was 7, if you look in his biography. And I have a 7 of spades. I have a jack of hearts. I have a king of hearts. I have a 9 of hearts. And I have an ace of clubs. And I have the 5 cards, and I'm going to mix them up. And what Houdini would do is he would escape. But he would always escape from these boxes. And what I like to do is lay Houdini with the 4 other cards that would be like holding him. And if I put the box on top, watch, Houdini will escape from the hand. Just go like this. And if you look, there is the king of hearts. There is the ace of clubs. There is the 9 of hearts, the jack of hearts. 4 cards, meaning Houdini didn't escape from the box. But if you open up the box, you can see he will come out from the box. And that is Houdini escaped back into the box. So now that I did that, James, would you help me out?
Sure.
James, I have some cereal boxes. I don't know if you like cereal like I do, but as a kid, I would grow up. It's a weekend. I didn't know what to eat for dinner. I would have cereal for dinner. I wake up on Saturday morning, watch cartoons, have cereal. And I loved a lot of cereals, and I have 3 of them. I have Corn Pops, I have Frosted Flakes, and I have Fruit Loops. Okay? Now, psychologists say if you pick the one in the middle, everyone, 8 out of 10, will pick the one in the middle. Just whatever it is, they pick the one in the middle. If you want Corn Pops, you could pick it, but don't pick it because it's in the middle. Pick it because you like it, or you just want to go with it. Sometimes people say if you're right-handed, you'll pick the one on the right side because you're righty. It's easy. Same with the left side. If you want to pick it for a reason, not because it's on the right or the left or the middle. So I'm going to mix them up. I want you to think of one, but I'm going to have you pick my favorite. I'm going to send to you from my mind to you the one I want you to pick. And I hope you get it right. Are you ready, James?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to send it to you mentally. All right, James, which cereal did you receive from me mentally? What one are you thinking of?
Frosted Flakes.
Oh, my God. You know what? I heard they're great.
They're great. Tony,
It's amazing. In the envelope, I had the prediction Frosted Flakes. And, of course, I'm going to just show you that. Yeah. Everyone always picks Frosted Flakes. Tony the Tiger. It's funny. My dad always said, put a tiger in your tank. But, yeah, thanks so much, James, for picking Frosted Flakes. Everyone always picks it. So I really appreciate it. And you can have a nice big bowl of cereal and watch some cartoons.
Actually, I eat Fiber One, but who's counting?
It's the same. Yeah, about the same. So for this one, I need someone with a lucky number. And listening to my friend Patrick Susan, would you help me again with this because you're so good with numbers?
Sure.
All right, Susan, I've seen you many times on here. You know, I think I owe you some green stamps. But listening to watching Patrick, he's a good friend and really very talented, talking about the butterfly effect. I want to show you something that no one's ever seen before. Now, it's all about choices. The first time you see something, this is the first time this has ever been shown, okay? Now, talking to my parents, they remember the first time they got a TV. There's a first time for everything. Even if you do something 5 or 6 times, things can be a little bit different. And to most people, you may think that it's not important. The moon landing. My mother was a teenager. She remembers that.
I remember it.
I don't think you're that old, but I'll take your word for it.
Thank
But
you.
in case there's an emergency, don't worry. I have my civil defense badge if you need help.
That's before my time.
I figured it was. But the first time maybe you had your first kiss. Maybe it's not important to other people, but it's important to you. There will be other times for certain things, but it may not make a difference. I'm going to show you the first thing that no one's ever seen. I'm very excited because to put it in perspective, the chances of this happening are astronomical. And I'm going to show you what it is, okay? First time in history. Watch. You see the deck of cards? 52 cards. Watch this. Here we go. I'm going to do the first thing in history. Look, I'm mixing the cards up. I am shuffling the cards, never before seen that way and never before. And it's true. I have heard other magicians talking about the odds. The odds are 52 factorial. 52 times 51 times 50. That is the number 8 with 67 numbers after that. You may not think it's a big deal. I'll tell you how big that number is. That number is, imagine there is 10 billion people on every planet. And there are 1 billion planets and 200 billion solar systems and 500 billion galaxies. And everyone on all those planets are shuffling 1 million shuffles per second. If you added all that up, since time started to now, we still would not have enough shuffles to done it again.
Shuffling.
It's a lot of shuffling. I'm almost up to the 1 million shuffles per second, but I mean, you'd have to ask someone like Gary to go back to the beginning of time, you know, because he may tell you how shuffling started, or you could figure it out with one of these. I have it's called a slide rule a little before your time, but that is really the number of an 8 with 67 numbers. So, but I want to show you how it works with magic. Everyone has a lucky number. Everyone has a lucky number. I want you and me to create a lucky number. And then from this shuffling, and I'm going to shuffle it and give you plenty of choices, you're going to choose a card. And then whatever card you choose, that will have a different effect. If you choose a low number, it's different than a high number. So everything is different depending on what you choose. But let's come up with a number. Let's think of a lucky number. I'll let you go first. Think of a lucky number between 1 and 9. Whatever number you want, what would you like?
5.
5? That's fine. So we're going to use 50-something. You know what? You're doing so good. Think of a second number. What would you like it to be? It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. What would you like?
Make it 3.
3. Is that okay? So you had a choice of any basically lucky number you wanted, right? I mean, it could have been from, 1 to 100. Fair?
Yes.
It could have been more than that. It could have been more than that. It could have been 600. It could be any lucky number you wanted. And you chose 53. It's your choice. If you chose a different number, it would be different. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cards. And we have 53. Just remember that. And I'm going to go through the deck. And whenever you want, you say stop whenever you like.
Stop.
You want to go more back or this is fine?
That's fine.
And I'm going to take this and I'm going to shuffle these cards. So now, again, we have no idea what it is. And I'm going to show you that they're all different. They're all different. And this, also, I'm going to mix these up, okay? We're going to mix these up. I'll give them a cut. I'll give them a shuffle. And now I want you to choose any card that you like that you see, whatever value you want. If you pick an 8, it would be different counting than if it was a 6 or a 7, or a 2 or an ace, or a picture card. Picture cards are a value of 10, and 8 through 9 is 1 through 9. What card would you like?
I'll take, let's see. I'll take the, oh, there we go. I'll take the 5 of clubs.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
5 of clubs? Okay. Because if you picked an 8, it would have been different. A queen, a 4, a 2, an ace, a 3, you had 10 choices. Well, 13. So what we're going to do, we have cards, and I'm going to give them another mix. Okay? We're going to all those billions and billions, and God knows what number it is. And whatever number you gave me, we're going to count that to 10. Here's what I mean. We have 5 you chose, and your lucky number is 53. So watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 2. We deal 1 and 2. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't complete that. However, I want you to know, Susan, thank you for your help. Because if you were here, you could be mixing up the cards, switching cards, dealing whatever you like. But remember you had that number? What was your lucky number?
53.
That's right. By counting and shuffling and you choosing, we have a 9. If you add a 5, is 14. If you add a 10, is 24. If you add another 10, is 34. You add a 7, is 41. You add a 2, is 43. Another 5 is 48. And the last 5 is 53. After all the amount of shuffling, and
Wow.
your lucky number is 53. By the way, Susan, if you were taking notes, and you were taking notes, and I hope you were, if you were to make a mistake, don't worry, because we could go back in time. I could give you one of my typewriter brushes, and you could erase that and brush it away, and we could start again. But I appreciate you choosing the card. I appreciate you having a lucky number, and I appreciate that you got to see, for the first time in history, an 8 with 67 numbers after it, the first time that shuffled, to come up with whatever lucky number, whatever the highest number you can think of, that was your lucky number. It worked out. So thank you so much. I'm going to send it back to Gary, and enjoy your magical day, everybody.
Wow. That was Magic Dave first, the first name in Magic, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for Magic Dave. Now, Dave had mentioned it. He is teaching a memory class. Nothing is going to be held back, ladies and gentlemen. So, friend him on Facebook. Within the next day or two, you're going to be hearing about his class in memory, and it's something you don't want to miss. So, that's Magic Dave first, the first name in Magic. Sign up for his memory class as soon as it's available. All right, our final performer is no stranger to virtual interactive magic. He is one of the top mentalists in the country, so be very, very careful. He knows what you're thinking. He's also neck and neck with Phil Carlson as being the busiest man in magic. This week, he had something like, 25 magic shows that he was doing, and he survived them all. Ladies and gentlemen, the Invincible Tommy Burnett.
Hey guys, good to see you. It wasn't that many, it was only 5. It was.
Oh, I was close, Tommy.
24 hours. Close enough for me. it's good to be here, and a few of you here were there last night to see me and Omar perform, and we had a blast, and we hope you did too. We're trying to keep up the momentum going here. Let me going to switch cameras here, which is going to be kind of a neat trick. Let's see. There we are. And I will do a, where did that come from? It's only supposed to be 120 there. Okay, so we're going to try and do a vision retention test. I know I need one. It was more of a test to see if you're paying attention. So we'll take one coin and place it in my right hand and take the other coin and also place it in my right hand. So we're only using 2 coins. But if I remove one and place it in my pocket, how many will I have left? Now, if you've been paying attention, you will know that there are 2 coins, not 1, but 2. Okay, so we'll try that again. We'll show you 1, 2 coins. This time we'll take out the silver coin and place that in my pocket as well. And once again, I ask you how many coins are in my hand. And if you're paying attention, you would know I have 2 coins. Now, if you were here, I would say go ahead and take the silver coin and put it in my pocket. So I clearly have 1 coin in my hand. How many are in my hand? 1, because I haven't done the secret move, but now I have 2. So for the last time, I will take out 1 coin from my hand and place it in my pocket. And I ask you again, how many are in my hand? And I must say, if you were paying attention, you would say none, because there's nothing there. So here's the idea. I hope you enjoy that. That was sort of a warm-up type effect. Now, I overheard Susan before, and I don't want to keep calling on Susan, but Susan said one thing. She said, oh, you should pick the lottery for me. So I went in my case and pulled out some scratch off tickets from when I used to live in Colorado. My good friend Billy in Colorado, every year on my birthday will send me 6 brand new lottery tickets, and every year for almost 15 years now, every ticket he's sent me was a dud. I haven't won any money, and I'm still friends with him mostly because I keep hoping that one day he'll send me a winner, but so far not so much. So Susan, I apologize for this, but I'm going to add you to
It's okay.
good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Are you having fun so far?
Yeah, and last night the show was great.
I'm glad. Thank you. That was so much work. I'm still tired from last night. But you can see that these tickets have been scratched off, right? And even though you might not know the rules of the game, you can see that they've been used. Okay, and these are actual tickets. They're not like a a trick. But I'm going to ask you to pick or think of a number between 1 and 60. Yeah, right? And take a minute before you make up your mind. But when you have one in mind, just let me know.
Okay.
And write it down so you don't forget. Because I know I have to write it down.
Yeah, I need to take the memory course because I have to write everything down.
I do too. I have to take it too because a Nicholas with a bad memory is dental hygienist. So if I'm mixing this up as we talk, because I don't want to know what your number is. But I'm going to tell you one at a time. And if your number is on the card, you should say yes. We'll make it like a game, actually. Instead of saying, yeah, you say yes, and everybody else will go, yay, or like this, right? Because you're a winner. If you say no, because your number isn't on that card, everybody will go, oh, like that, okay? So if you want to unmute yourself so we can hear you, that's fine too. So we're going to start with this one here, and we get it in focus. You know, it's kind of boring.
No.
No? Oh.
Oh,
So let's try this one here.
yes.
Yay! Beautiful. So we'll put it in the winner pile. How about this one here?
Yes.
Yay! That's another winner. Great. And how about this one here?
Yes. Oh, this is a lucky number. Oh boy.
It really is. It really is. Let's try this one here.
No.
Oh. And we got one left. Maybe we can get another lucky one.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Wow, that's amazing. So you got a winner on 4 cards. That's the best I've seen anybody do in forever. So what I want you to do, Susan, is just imagine your number for me in your mind. Okay. I'm seeing like okay, it's a 2-digit number. Both numbers are odd numbers, yes. The first number is smaller than the second number
Yes.
by 2.
Yes.
If your number is 57,
Yes. Wow.
wow, thank you.
I need to go out and play the lottery, definitely.
Yeah, I think I do too. So if you don't mind, I'm going to keep you here because I need a man and a woman for this next trip. So I'm not sure if anybody called on James, but James, would you mind being a part of this? Hey,
All right.
James, how are you, sir? Good to see you.
Great.
Good to see you again. So I have some cards here that have different pictures on them. There's one of a dog, one of a whip, one of a bow tie. Here's one of an iron. Here's one of a rose. So you can see they're all different, and they really have nothing in common with each other. Oops. And I'll just show you a couple more. Some bananas, a baby, hair dryer, a hunky man, mittens, and a kitten. How about that? Mittens and kitten. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring my camera down because we'll be playing a game of elimination. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to give Susan a chance. If you want that photo I show you, you say, yeah, I want to keep it. If you don't want to keep it, it will go in the discard pile. Then we go to James, and the same thing. There's only about 20 cards in here, so it won't take a long time. But I just want to see my table here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more. Okay, so who would like to go first? James or
Ladies first.
okay, so Susan, I'm going to mix these up a little bit, and let's see. We'll start with bananas. Susan, would you like bananas or put it in the discard pile?
I like bananas, so I'll keep it.
Okay, so this will be your pile over here, and James will be over here, and somebody just came in. Okay, and then this card will be over here for James. There's a beautiful bouncing baby. Would you like a baby or?
Oh, I like babies.
Okay,
These are
I
cute.
was gonna say it would be pretty cool to put a baby in a discard pile.
Yeah, that would be tacky.
Okay, so Susan, we have a hair dryer. Would you like the hair dryer?
No, I'll discard that.
Okay, so that goes in the discard pile. Here's a hunky man for James. Would you like that or?
Not into hunky men.
That's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with either way. Susan, a pair of Santa mittens.
No, don't want those either.
No problem. James, a kitten.
Oh, cute kitten. Yeah. I'll keep
Yeah,
it.
you gotta keep that. Susan, an
Oh, an old phone. Okay, I'll keep that.
okay, great. And James, how about a cucumber?
Yeah, I'll keep the cucumber.
Okay. Susan, a pair of lipstick.
Oh, I could use lipstick, sure. I'll
Perfect.
keep it.
Perfect. So James, how about some tools?
Sure, I could use some tools.
Okay. Susan, flat screen TV.
Ooh, sure, I'll keep that.
Perfect. James, a beautiful ugly woman.
Well, on the surface, I'd say yeah, but she looks like she's into stuff that I probably wouldn't be into. So
Gotcha.
we're gonna
Yeah.
discard her there.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll keep that one to myself.
Oh, all right.
No, I'm just kidding. So, Susan, we have a chimpanzee.
No, don't need chimpanzees.
Okay, and we have my dog over here.
I'll take the dog over there.
Yeah, no, you can't have him. He's not for sale. James, we got some purple flowers. I'm not quite sure what kind they are, but they're
I
pretty.
know my allergies have been bothering me for the last
Okay,
10 minutes.
so-
My head's about to explode.
That's fair enough. That's
Keep the
fair
allergies
enough.
away.
Susan, we have some gold ink.
Sure, I'll take it.
Yeah. James, what looks like a tree frog doing a presentation.
Nah, not a frog guy.
Yeah, not a frog guy. Okay, Susan, you want a dog? Would you like?
Oh, yes, I want the puppy.
Okay, you can have that one and a whip for James. No. Okay.
I think that girl a couple of cards ago needs the whip there.
I think so.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
might keep that one for myself too.
I don't need the whip.
Susan, a bow tie.
I don't think I would take the bow tie.
Okay, fair enough. James, how about an iron for you?
You know, I own one and I haven't used it in 25 years. Forget
Okay,
the iron.
so I guess you don't need another one.
Yeah.
And a couple of Susan, a beautiful red rose.
Oh, yes, I'll take the rose.
Okay, and James, we get a hippo.
I think we can skip the hippo.
Okay. And Susan, looks like a bikini.
What, a bikini? All right, I'll take the bikini.
Okay, perfect.
Whatever.
And finally, we have a clock that faces the wrong way. A clock for James.
It's 5 to 5, almost time to leave.
I know.
All right. I'll take the
Well,
clock.
Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so you take,
I'll take the clock.
okay, so let's take it for a minute. Let's take a look at the this card. And by the way, I didn't tell you on purpose that you were picking things for the other person.
Oh,
Okay, so
you tricked us.
yeah, well, it's a magic show. What do you?
Yeah.
But I want you to see the ones you didn't choose. You didn't choose the hippo. That one has a male symbol on the back. The iron had a male symbol on the back. The bow tie had a. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this was
Those
female.
are female.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The bow tie had a male symbol. The whip had a female symbol. The frog had a female symbol. The flowers had a female symbol. The ship had a male symbol. The beautiful kind of
SMM lady.
Yeah.
and was a female symbol. The hairdryer was a male symbol. The hunky man was a female symbol, and finally the mittens were a male symbol. Those are the ones you didn't take. Now again, you were taking for the other person, right? So,
Those are mine.
no, this, well,
Yeah, they're mine because
for
Susan-
you, it's for you, but it was picked by Susan. This one has a male symbol.
Oh,
This one has a male symbol. This one has a male symbol. In fact, all of these have male.
wow.
Ones you chose for Susan.
right.
As
Wow.
you do so well.
Oh, very
I
good.
am- I am so
That's what I call
impressed.
subliminal messaging.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Very
This
good.
one is so-
Good. Good.
so
Wow.
yeah. Now, I was planning to do one more, but it is 2:00, and I don't want to keep people unless you like say, "Oh, please do one more."
Well, please, please.
Oh, thank you so
All
much.
right.
I have an envelope with a prediction in it, and we're almost done, baby. Come on, right down, please. I have a prediction here. I'm going to write down a number on the front here. A number between 1 and 52. We do get a lot of numbers today, and I usually don't do that many numbers. But I'm gonna leave it on the side here, because I don't want to get confused, have anyone get confused. Over here, I have a deck of cards. Each card is different from one another, right? Okay? I'm going to spread them out on the table. Well, first of all, let's say, James, pick a number between 1 and 52, please.
27.
27. Now, is there any particular reason why you said 27?
No, not
Yeah.
not particularly.
Okay, now, Susan, I'm going to run my finger along the deck, and whenever you say stop, that's what I'm going to stop at, okay?
Okay.
we're gonna start right now, and you just say stop whenever you want. Right here, okay, now, you want me to go a little bit further or a little bit back or right here?
Oh, that's good enough.
Perfect, so I'm gonna take all these cards away. We're gonna do that one more time, okay? I'm gonna strike a card, actually, I'll mix them up a little bit. Okay, and we'll spread them out again, okay? Just like that, and we'll go from this side now, and again, you just say stop whenever you want. Okay, and now I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, go back. Stop.
Okay, and now we're gonna take this away, and we'll do it one last time, okay? We'll give this a quick shuffle, okay? Because I want this to be as random as possible, okay? But this time, we're gonna do it face down. Okay? And gonna not only make it hard for you, but also make it hard for me. Actually, let's do these a bit of a, okay, that's really good right there. Now, we're gonna go from here and it's just gonna go across like this, and whenever you want, say stop.
Stop.
Okay, okay, we're gonna go back again because I almost came from the, to
Stop.
here, okay, and we're gonna take this card out. Is that fair?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And now, was that whole process fair for you?
Yes.
Okay, and James, you said 27, correct?
Right.
Okay, so let me grab this envelope here for a second, and I want you to see that it is sealed, right? And I actually say 27.
Wow.
Now you picked the two
Two of clubs.
Susan, okay? And if if I would you be impressed if the two clubs is in this envelope? That would be pretty impressive, right?
Yeah. Two
Yeah.
clubs.
Well, yeah, I mean it is in there, except it's inside of it as a close. Which is why the number 27 becomes important here, because if I open this deck very carefully, right, count down 27 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. If I had gone one more, it would have been 389, but you said 27.
Wow.
Because, thank you,
Amazing.
everyone. Thank you, everyone. who moved myself back up, and I will try and get rid of everyone here. Okay. Susan, sorry, no one almost does this. So, Susan, thank you, and James, I thank you as well. And now we will bring back. There it is. Okay. And now with my magic head, I replace myself with Gary.
Let's hear for Tommy Burnett, the invincible Tommy Burnett.
Yeah.
And that concludes this week's virtual interactive magic show. I promised you a fantastic show, and we delivered. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank our performers today. First up, we had Omar Illusion on his way to all sorts of places unknown where he'll be working this weekend. Next up, we had S. Patrick. Then, the magical Mr. C. Phil Crossan. The first name in magic, Magic Day First. The invincible Tommy Burnett. And I was your host, Gary Dreyfus, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I will not be here next week, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, it's good things, but I will not be here. So I wish everybody a very happy, healthy Passover, a happy Holy Week, a very happy and healthy Easter. I will see you in 2 weeks. However, there still will be a virtual interactive magic show next week. So enjoy it. Take notes. Let me know how it